Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to achieve this effortlessly beautiful peach tone look for every single day. Very dewy and glowy, and I hope you love this video. So if you do want to see the tutorial, then keep on watching. First of all, I really want to point out I got these no bend clips, and putting it in my hair makes me feel like a real beauty guru. So this is a big moment for me, okay? We're just going to take it in. And also, I'm filming in front of my window, so the sun is glaring directly at me, so that's why my hand is like very bright, but I try to keep my face out of the sun. And yeah, let's get into the makeup. First of all, we're going to use some primer. This is a new favorite of mine. This is by Heimish. This is the Artless Glow Base, and the thing I love about this is it really helps my makeup stay all day, and it does have SPF 50, which is incredible for makeup primers or makeup in general. They usually don't have that much SPF in them, and this one doesn't really cling to the makeup and doesn't make it ball up. It's just really comfortable. It's like a cream like consistency, and I love it. I do like to use a sunscreen instead of a moisturizer in the morning, because I find that if I use a moisturizer and then a sunscreen, it's way too heavy and I don't like that. It's just not something I'm into, and also I'm just trying to keep in the habit of using sunscreen every single day because I know how important it is to have SPF. And yeah, so this is a really great second layer of sunscreen and sun protection. Whilst I let the primer really settle into my face, what I like to do is actually go in with a tone up cream. So this is a little hack of mine. I find that your face and your makeup looks more complete when your face matches your neck, and usually that's not the case for me because my face is just a lot lighter than my neck, and when I buy foundation or concealer I actually match it to my face rather than my neck, which is low-key an issue. I should be doing a mixture of both, but I just find that my neck is a lot more tan, at least by 2-3 shades, which is not that preferable. So what I like to do is actually put on some tone up cream, and this really just makes my neck and face match, so it makes it look more cohesive and makes me look even more put together than I already am with just a full face of makeup. So if you do have this issue of, you know, your neck and your face not matching, just put on some tone up cream. Really solves the issue. And make sure to blend all the way across your neck, not just the parts at the front but also the back as well, because believe it or not, the sun is everywhere. It's going to hit the back of your neck as well, so put on some at the back of your neck. Now I'm going to use some concealer and really map out my face. I really like to use concealer all over my face just because that way I can minimize the amount of product that goes on my face, and also it just tends to be higher coverage than foundation and easier to blend out, etc. Next, I like to go in with a lightening and brightening concealer to just really draw out the features on my face, because I just flatten out my features just then with the normal concealer is basically my shade, but now I want to, you know, create some light and dark in my face. We can see my features are a lot more brought out just from the simple steps of brightening, so looks really good. Now I'm going to quickly powder my face and set everything together. We're going to use tapping motions to really tap that product in there rather than sweeping it, because that might potentially disrupt your makeup. So tapping motions are the best. First, tap everything into place, and once you're happy with the areas that you have firmly set, then you can use sweeping motions. Now we're going to move on to cheeks. First, I'm going to use a slightly lighter colored blush color and sweep that all over my face. This is a technique I've been seeing a lot now, trending for Asian beauty. So what you do is take a light color blush and just place this all over the areas not only do you want to put blush on, but brighten as well. So under your eyes and all the way up your cheeks. After that, you would take a slightly deeper toned blush that is pretty much the same shade and put it on the areas where you really want to emphasize on almost contouring and shaping the face. So I would put it on the cheekbones to draw my cheeks higher and make that lifted effect. And you will notice that I am again using very gentle tapping motions to tap the product in. And right now it might look a little bit intense on my face. That is because my face tends to eat up blush, so I apply it quite intensely at the start because it will fade throughout the makeup process and just throughout the day. And the personal favorite of mine, I like to bring the blush all over my eyelids and give it a bit of color. I find that it gives it some blood rush almost and makes my eyes look more lively later. Next, what I'm going to do is actually take all 3 shades of this finishing powder and sweep it all over my face. Oh, there's a lot of dust. And that really creates this blurring effect and ties all the makeup together. So from areas that I have set my face, this time using gentle sweeping motions because we're not really trying to set anything. This is a finishing powder. It doesn't set makeup. It's just there to make everything cohesive and last together. Because this powder has shimmer elements to it, that means I no longer need to wear a highlighter. You can see that already gives me a beautiful glow, and the primer I used earlier was also a glowy primer. Now what I like to do is actually use some contour. This is an all matte contour powder. I don't like my contour to have any shimmers in it because shadows aren't meant to reflect anything. So I'm going to take a massive fan brush, and what I'm going to do is swirl again all over these shades and bring some definition on my face. Starting first with the jawline. I love to have a very, very sharp and, you know, intense jawline. So I really like to just go under the cheeks and chisel it out like that. We can see the effect is immediate and it looks so nice. You can see there's this little bit of bone that protrudes out. What I want to do is actually intensify it and make a V shape with my face. That makes it look overall even more chiseled and just defined. So taking the very lightest shades from the start of my bone, sweep it down to my chin, like that. And it wraps around my chin. There we go. Now what I like to do with my contour powder is take the very lightest shade and actually do a little bit of nose contour. So my nose contour is very, very minimal, I think. What I do is I first start from the stem, and what I do is I find that there's this hollow in my nose and eye connection area. I go into it, I press it a little bit, sweep it up so it connects with my eyebrows and make an arch like that. And then what I do is I don't take it down, I just leave it there and then focus on the tip of my nose. So just a little bit of a V and make that a little bit smaller. The point of this contouring for nose is that it is very, very subtle. I don't want it to be a straight line down my face. I want it to be as natural as possible. And then whatever powder I have left, I actually like to take it from the corner of my eye and lift it up all the way to my brows. Voila! Very, very nice subtle contouring. Now that our face is covered with powder, we're going to revive it a little bit by using some setting spray, and instead of using a setting spray, I'm just actually using a normal facial mist. This is a really, really nice one from KAHI. And I just really, really like how fine the spritz is. Now we're moving on to eyeshadows. We're keeping it super simple today, and I'm using two quads from Innisfree. These are from their holiday edition, and this is Starry Pink and this is Starry Brown. I really love the tones in these quads. They just have really, really great milk tea shades and very neutral, and the shimmer formula is so good and really easy to use and blend as well. We're going to first use Starry Pink, and the first shade I'm going to dip into is the lightest one, just to set all over. Next I'm going to do is still Starry Pink, take the second matte shade and press it on the lids really, really close to my lash line to create an ombre eye. Now I'm going to take the darkest shade from Starry Brown, and what I'm going to do is trace the lower lash line and define the edges of my eyes. You can see I'm building up some colors on the outer edges and then also tracing it on the lower lash line. Throughout this process, it's really important to always blend everything together. Now I'm going to take this very sparkly shimmer shade from the Starry Pink palette and press it on the center of my lids. I love these formulas of K-Beauty glitters. They are so fine but reflective and just stunning. Can't get enough of them. This shimmer in particular is so pretty because it has a mixture of so many different shades. There's pink, there's purple, there's gold. It's just, oh my gosh, I love it. And because it is a clear base, you don't have to be worried about it mixing with the shadow underneath. It's clear, it's just a glitter. Because we can't leave our Starry Brown, I'm going to take the shimmer shade using a flat liner brush and use it as under my eyes to create some extra highlights and dimension. Now I'm going to move on to eyeliner. This eyeliner is just a normal cream, and I'm going to draw out the softest wing on the corners of my eyes. I also like to bring my eyeliner a little bit under my lower lash line because I find that it makes it more of a definition. So very close to the waterline, and I just connect the eyeliner together. Last but not least, I like to do an inner V for my eyeliner. I just find that it gives more definition. Now I'm quickly going to brush through my brows to give it some shape before I apply a very, very natural brow gel. This brow gel has a really fine brush which makes it easy to coat through all my hairs, and I find it gives my brows a great setting and wears all day. Now I'm going to spritz my face for the second time today with some setting spray. This time I'm using a real setting spray. This is the 4-in-1 Optimist setting spray by Rare Beauty. I love this setting spray. Again, the spritz is so fine, and I like how there's a natural scent to it. It's almost like grape. Very yummy. But you do have to shake it. There's an oil layer on top. Now you might be thinking, when are you going to do a mascara? Answer is now. I always like to do my eyeshadow and my eyeliner and then give it some time for the powder to settle into my skin so the pigment is there. And during that time, I'll do my brows because, you know, that is quite quick, but it gives my eyeshadow and eyeliner some time to settle. Our trusty eyelash curler. This is a great one. I love it. It's from Shu Umira. Don't know how you pronounce it, but it's great for my eyelashes. The mascara I'm using today is from Kiss Me Heroine. It has very fine bristles and it just makes my lashes stay put all day. So good. And for my lower lashes, because they're very fine, I'm going to use a different mascara. This is my favorite. It's from Pore. It just has the most fine brush and it really coats everything. Now for some finishing touches, I just want to add some highlighter to my face. This is from MAC. It's from the Botanical collection. Really cute. I'm going to apply some on my nose bridge just to make it look straight, like so, and brow bone, Cupid's bow. Last but not least for our look, we're going to use a lip tint. This is from Lily by Red, and I love this lip tint. This is in Nectarine Sorbet, I'm pretty sure, and it's the most beautiful orange gloss. Next, I'm going to just quickly take a lip liner and define my lips. Now, no makeup look or look in general is finished without some perfume. I love perfume, so today I'm going to use kind of like a peachy rose tone perfume as well. This is Idole from Lancome, and I really love this. It's a beautiful rose and fruity scent, so nice for the warmer days, and I just really like the design in a pink bottle of this. I don't like how it's flat. It's very hard to store. You have to put it flat, but the scent is stunning and it wears all day on me. So highly recommend this if you like very sweet, rosy floral tones. Alright guys, that is it for our makeup look today. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial because I had so much fun creating it, and I just love this look for every single day. It's so effortless and beautiful, but also it gives a very natural vibe as well. I think that's just more the makeup style I'm into right now. It's just very natural, but it enhances all your features, which I think is the most beautiful part. So hope you learned something from today's tutorial and found some products that you would like to try in the future, because I love all of these and I will recommend them to everyone anytime. So that's about it for today's video. If you did like it, please give it a like or even subscribe to my channel. That really would mean a lot and support me. And yeah, that's about it. I can't wait to see you guys for future videos, and let me know down below what kind of videos would you like to see in the future.